Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is celebrating Customer Service Week from October 2nd to October 6th, 2023. During the week's observance, the ministry is hosting its inaugural MoFPS at Your Service Expo at the AC Hotel by Marriott. This expo is geared at bringing to you the services offered by our divisions, departments, and agencies as we aim to provide you with efficient and effective service. But are you ready to do business? Hi, I'm Shaquille Rochester Shorter, and welcome to Finance Matters. Journey with me as we visit the different booths. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow the Ministry of Finance on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and now TikTok to see all the episodes and highlights. Today we're at the JDIC booth with
Khadisha Sharp. I am Senior Corporate Communications Officer with the Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation.
All right, so what is JDIC offering today?
Well, JDIC is really offering information on deposit insurance. It is important that depositors know about the JDIC and why we exist,
Yes.
which is primarily to protect deposits held in commercial banks, merchant banks, and building societies up to the maximum coverage limits of $1.2 million.
So what is new at the JDIC?
We are celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Awesome.
As at August 31st, we turned 25. And so as part of our anniversary celebration, we are launching a financial education book for primary school students between ages 8 to 12. And that is because it's part of our thrust to promote financial literacy among the youth so that children can learn about money from a young age.
So big 25 and
Big
lots
25,
of initiatives here at the JDIC. But tell me before we go quickly, 3 things that we should remember about the JDIC.
You should remember that JDIC stands for Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation. You should remember that our coverage limit is $1.2 million, and we say per depositor, per institution, which means that if you have an account with multiple policy holders, then you are insured within each policyholder up to $1.2 million. And importantly, that we continue to protect deposits for you and me.
Awesome. Thank you, Khadija.
Thank you too.
So now we're at the Jamaica Customs Agency. Who are we here with today?
You're here with Michael Wilson, and I'm a supervisor at the Jamaica Customs Agency's Kingston Logistics Center.
All right, Mr. Wilson, so what is Customs doing here at the MoFPS at Your Service Expo?
We are here today to give out information on the different services that can be accessed at Jamaica Customs. Well, the new initiatives I'd like to mention here today, the first one being the contactless customer clearance process.
Yes.
Now, that process involves, it allows you to be able to clear your goods from the port without physically being at the port.
Awesome, awesome.
You're no longer required to join the long lines and the crowd
and spend all day at customs.
Yeah, you can sit in the comfort of your home and have your agents handle the process and deliver your goods at your doorstep.
Awesome.
Ease and comfort.
Awesome. So tell us about the C5 form.
Well, the new passenger declaration, electronic C5 form that is now being promoted, what this will do, it will allow incoming passengers to fill out their passenger declaration beforehand, and it will also allow customs to peruse the passenger information long before the passenger arrives.
But what about people who are not able to go online and to complete this form before boarding their aircraft? What do you have to say?
Well, the good thing about the electronic form is that it can be done by anyone in your corner, actually.
Okay.
You can have your travel agent do it for you. You can have, I know some old people who have had their grandchild do it for them. So it does simplify the situation.
All right. So 3 things quickly before we go, what we should remember about the Jamaica Customs Agency.
Well, Customs is the premier border regulatory agency in Jamaica, right? So we are responsible for the import and export of goods in and out of the country. That's the first thing. The second thing, it's always best to declare all goods to customs when in doubt. Why is it important? It is important because failing to declare certain things can lead to a breach of the customs.
Okay.
And the third thing I'd like to mention is our motto, our what we like to think of as our reference point, and it's the term CAP IT, which stands for customer-centered, accountability, professionalism, integrity, and transparency. And that is what the customs agency strives to achieve.
Well, there you have it, CAP IT at the Jamaica Customs Agency. Now we're at the Financial Investigations Division. Who are we here with?
Garth Williams, Brand Communication Specialist.
So Garth, what is FID doing here today?
All right, so as part of our mandate at the FID, we're supposed to update the public about financial crimes and the pursuit in court of removing the benefit from crime. So that's part of why we're here today, just to ensure that the public gets an understanding of what we do.
So what is new at FID?
What's new at FID is that we are now a department of government, which gives us a lot more autonomy, access to more resources, that's inclusive of budget as well as human resources. So we're moving staff complement from about 67 persons to about 197.
Awesome.
And that will be done over 2 to 3 financial years. So that's one of the biggest, newest things. Outside of that, we have been able to achieve a number of things, inclusive of some marquee cases. So there is the case of Andrew Hamilton, and people can feel free to Google that one. But Andrew Hamilton lost the benefit of about $1 billion Jamaican dollars from his criminal lifestyle, thanks to our forensic examiners, our officers in the constabulary financial unit, and of course our legal team that pursued that case in the courts. So that's amazing stuff from us.
That's a very big deal at FID. 3 things before we go quickly that people should remember about the FID.
3 things. 1, we are a specialized financial investigation law enforcement agency, the only one in the Ministry of Finance. We're here to remove the benefits from crime, and we partner with a lot of local and international law enforcement and oversight and regulatory bodies. So those are 3 things you've definitely got to remember.
Well, there you have it. FID is removing the proceeds from crime at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service. Thank you for joining with me at the MoFPS at Your Service Expo. To see all the booth display, visit our YouTube channel. Remember to follow us at MOF Jamaica and tune in next week as we continue to demystify the economic and fiscal policies and initiatives implemented by the government to empower Jamaicans as we chart a path to economic prosperity.